Hey guys, welcome to Swagging with Ben. Aiden and I are going on a bit of a impromptu camping adventure. We've just thrown stuff into the car and I'm hoping that I haven't forgotten anything. So we're going to head out into the forest and try and find a mountain that we haven't been to before, because we've been to 2 out of 3 mountains out in the forest nearby. So we're going to try and find the third one. Well, somebody's cut down the firewood over the road. Just gonna see if it stays on the roof. I don't really want to track down a bungee cord. I don't think it's gonna go too far, right? Well, we're just traveling along the road trying to get to our campsite. We're pretty close to where I think we should be going, and there's a sizable tree here which, even if I had my chainsaw, I wouldn't be cutting through something that big. So we're gonna try for a plan B here. That's too easy. It's gonna take more than that to stop the Battle Prius. Oh dear. Kind of impressive how far we've made it already. Really wish I'd rotated my tyres before this trip, but ground clearance might be an issue here. Oh wow, this gets properly steep. I don't know, I think it's kind of, if there's a will, there's a way. If you wanted to use momentum, even then. Certainly a steep track to come up. I can't see the Prius anymore, but there is a nice view. Okay. I think if common sense is to prevail, we might have to go to Turkey Mountain nearby where I've camped before, considering there's no phone coverage out here and it'd be difficult to even give people coordinates if I broke the Prius. It's a really cool view though, damn it. Alright, we'll come back here with a plan B, perhaps another vehicle. But in the meantime, we'll camp at Turkey Mountain. And just considering the time of the day it is, I'll skip the footage of us getting there because it was already fairly sketchy just getting to where we are now. This is doable. I have some things in mind. Just it'll have to wait for a future video. Anyway, we'll see you when we get to the top of Turkey Mountain. If you want to see footage of the Battle Prius going up Turkey Mountain, which in its own right is quite four-wheel drive territory, particularly at the bottom, I'll put a link in the card suggestion up the top here, or maybe it's over here, I'm not sure. And you can click on that if you want to watch that. We'll be back. This isn't defeat. Okay, we're at the bottom of Turkey Mountain, which is probably the most challenging bit, so we will record this bit just because it's not really worth not recording. I try to do this as little as possible because I do love this car and I want to look after it, so despite what people may think, Aaidan can record this. Alrighty, that's what we want to see. Too slow. Alrighty, well we've made it up to the top of the mountain.
Of Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey Mountain this time. And the last one we tried was Mount Peanga, but it was just a bit too much for an unprepared Battle Prius, or maybe even a prepared one. If I could import one of the all-wheel drive models, you know, win the lotto, that'd be cool. These tyres are not what they used to be before we did the Simpson Desert or the Cape or any of that stuff. If you ever look at that, and then you have a look at the amount of tread still left on the back, there's a considerable difference there. It's because I haven't rotated the tyres. You can tell they've been battling. You know, they've done well. The cheap SL369s, all terrain, these are by Good Ride, Chinese brand I believe. And they were the only all-terrains I could fit, so I wasn't expecting much, but I will probably consider buying these again because I've been pretty blown away by the places that the Battle Prius has got on these tyres. So, I always forget something, at least one thing, and at this stage I think it might be lighters, which we don't need them to cook with. We're not savages that need fire. We just, no, that's coming up. We are doing the traditional camping zone. I might have one by chance, maybe in this hiking pack. Otherwise, I mean, I've already ransacked this a fair bit too, but otherwise I'll have to go to plan B, C. We'll figure something out. I don't know if I have anything flammable. Oh dear. Yeah, boy. I did find one. So I should be able to... How about that scenery behind me? Wow. That's pretty nice, actually. Aiden, what do you think about the scenery?
Awesome.
It is pretty awesome. Anyway, we're going to try and get some... just a little bit of fire going, just for a little bit of smoke to keep potential mozzies away. It's pretty still up here. It's not usually this still up on top of the mountain, but at least it's not hot. So we'll get the fire going, and then we're going to get dinner started, because we really need to get that sorted. Before we do that, $14.2, nice. I bypassed my Anderson plugs because I don't know if they were working as well as I wanted, but I did do some diagnosis on that on the Patreon prior to the boat trip, and I mean, we survived. Got a mosquito in the eye. I saw he was trying to get some attention then. Yeah, so I got us through that trip, but I mean, that battery box is just really too cheap for the kind of apparatus that I try to run off it. So anyway, I need to have a closer look at that after I light a fire and get rid of these mozzies. Ooh, grass is too green to burn. That's good for the grass, it's not very good for me. Accelerant. I wonder, do you think insect repellent might work? I found some mosquito coils for the meantime. This is not the tin that's on the Patreon in regards to the souvenir giveaway. This is not the tin. This is way too clean. Look at how fresh this is. But the old one, which I think is on board. No, actually it's at home. If you want to win that, maybe it'd be worth something one day, I don't know. I just thought it might be a random funny giveaway. Mail that to someone. I'll even post it internationally, so all you've got to do is jump on the Patreon, which is $1 Australian, which is probably like 10 US cents or something ridiculous. And jump on there and just say, what is your favorite Swagging with Ben video and why? That's it. And then I'm just going to pull names out of a hat soon. And you've got pretty good odds of winning, because so far, I mean, I have bugger all Patreon supporters. Pretty much all people that I know in person. They just feel sorry for me. But I love you guys, by the way. But beyond that, and there's Coralie. She's got a Prius channel. She doesn't off-road, but she camps. So I'll put a link in the description, because I can't put more than one card per video. But I'll put a link to her channel in the description, and check that out, because that's cool. But back on topic. Most of those guys haven't even bothered trying to enter to win my rubbish. I don't know why. What's wrong with those guys? So you've got pretty good odds of winning. You could have some, I might throw some mosquito coils in. If you're lucky. So it just depends on whether it's payday, like pay week or not, you know. No, I'm kidding. Just check it out. It's $1. It helps support the channel, and definitely appreciate the support. Broke it. I've just been fiddling the whole time with this, trying to... I'm so bad at getting these mosquito coils to separate. I think they designed them like this, not for space efficiency, but so that you ruin them and buy more of them. Maybe that's just conspiracy, but... Stand by. I broke it again. I tend to break them faster the more mosquitoes are around me. Like that, and that, and I'll just light up all of the ends. No, none of this is working for me. All right. Actually, these might actually help me get the fire lit. These burn pretty well, as far as flammable things go.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Ow, that lighter was getting a bit warm. Ow, ow. Of course it fell off. Damn it. I was hoping that would light up then. I think it just extinguishes the fire. Probably better off spraying it on ourselves, yeah. Counterproductive. Oh wait, no, it does set on fire. It's the liquid, yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Bushmans. How not to go camping, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, whatever works, as long as you're having fun and creating memories, I guess. Certainly memorable. Remember that time, Aaidan?
Remember that time?
Which time? Every time is one of those times. Remember that time that the smoke was going straight into the camera? Oh, now it's changed its mind just because I said that.
Remember the time when the smoke was in Dad's face?
That's most times that I have a fire happening. Here's a tip while you're camping: if you can find some firewood that's already been somewhat burnt, get that bad boy going again. It'll burn easier, the stuff that's already charcoaled. I do have firewood that we collected earlier on the roof because people were confused about the last time I camped up here why I dragged it behind the car. So even though I explained that in the video, I don't know if people just don't watch the whole way through, which I don't blame them, or whether they ask questions midway through watching the video. So either's plausible. Anyway, shout out to Aaidan dog here. He set up the chairs and tracked down my beer for me, and collected some firewood while I was trying to find a SIM card adapter to get my memory card tray out, and none of that worked. I couldn't find that, so hopefully I have enough memory to actually record this video. But keeping that in mind, I might cut to the dinner segment because we need to get that started because it's going to take a while in the slow cooker. Alright, so the first problem with dinner is I should have read the recipe a bit better. Camera's focusing well. Apparently pasta needs to be boiled first before you go and use it in other ingredients. So much for a one pot idea. So what I'm going to do is some swagging with Ben. One 600ml bottle. And Aaidan, if you want to pour some pasta into the pan. Alright. Now we're going to perfectly balance this on this fire.
Perfectly.
And definitely not get water on the fire, as may have just happened. Oh, we'll take that out in the editing. Not that you can see it through the smoke anyway. Maybe we'll move that camera to a different angle. I don't know which direction the wind is going right now, but yeah, it's probably following me. I think Aaidan's right. Oh, my tripod's full of sand. Where could that have come from? The handle's probably going to melt off, but we're not planning on eating the handle anyway, so might be alright. Kind of need a bit more water in there, but it's not entirely level for some reason. I may just need to stir the pasta around as it cooks in particular places and keep it as topped up as I can without it going over the edge as it just did. But you know, this is not the most efficient way to cook, but apparently that's what I'm doing tonight because I'm terribly organised as usual. We'll get there. That might help a little bit. Chemicals. Alright, as you can tell, this is high production value with cables and junk everywhere. And I'll go and pull that pasta off the fire in a moment and we'll get started on the next bit. Alright, This is not at all what the recipe calls for, but I don't have, I'm not in a kitchen. Apparently this is just a normal kitchen recipe and not a wherever I am, whatever I'm doing recipe, so let's scrape that off with my phone. Oh, that seems to be working. I don't know how good that is, but I'm sure it's a great camera angle. Oh, there we go. Oh, my phone looks delicious now. Alright, apparently I need to do more of this, but with actual meat. I thought it would just all cook in one pot, but no, it just combines in a pot. What's the point of slow cooking if it's not a one pot thing? Anyway. Okay, I've just separated the mince there. I really shouldn't leave that on the ground because there's ants everywhere. With this pointy-edged rock, which is not at all sanitary, I managed to separate that pretty good. And now, oil that will make one of my subscribers angry because I didn't steal the olive oil spray from home. This is the stuff that causes heart attacks. As far as rocks go, this one's pretty handy. Even though I'm spilling bits of meat everywhere. Alright, that pan should be fairly well lubricated, I guess. Awesome. Alright. I'll just put that meat on that chair back in the collection of meat, and that can go on the fire. For a little while. Mince is starting to sizzle, that's a good start. Man, I should have read this recipe before I just bought the ingredients and rushed out here. Anyway. Oh, the smoke's in my eyes. And the insects are on me. Oh, what an experience. Yeah, it's all good. I wouldn't say this is what it's all about, but certainly sets the bar for the good times. Look at that. I might keep this. My camera can't focus on that insect. I hope it's friendly. Should be ready in about 2 minutes, I'd say. And then I'm just going to start combining things over here. So, in light of that, let's get the where's that power point? There it is. Let's get that slow cooker turned. Oh, there we go. Turned on to yeah, that's the high setting. Just going to put all of this in there. Alrighty, I've just stirred that through with the rock again like an actual caveman, and I'm going to give that another 30 seconds. I don't know if the edge of your pan's supposed to be on fire, but anyway. Try to stir quickly because the insects will be attracted to the light. So you want to, oh, that's hot for some reason. Stir that through. Ow. Ow. I really, ow, wish I didn't forget the spoon. I'm attempting to dice onion with a rusty, this is a Leatherman. Forgot my chopping board, but that's okay. I mean, you know, it's not a, you don't need a chopping board to survive. Ow, that's hot, ow. Oh, I'm covered in ants or something. Anyway, okay, ow, ow, that's very hot. If I get all the onion onto one side, ow! Oh no, I've dropped the rock. No, the stirring rock. Oh no, I gotta get it out. Oh, it burns my skin. Ow! Oh no, this is just getting from bad to worse. Mayday! Alright, so what I have figured out to use as a stirring spoon is actually just the end of the pan that I've been cooking with. Seems to work sufficiently. I'm not burning myself with a small rock. I couldn't find a long rock, so, you know, a bit of a savage, I guess. Okay guys, so I'm going to dump some mozzarella in here. I'm just putting some grated mozzarella on here, and then I'm just covering it for good luck in lots of pepperoni. And now I'm just gonna let it take care of itself. I'm supposed to put some Italian herbs in there. I'll do that in a moment. I'm sure by the time that I stir that through when it gets served or whatever, it'll work out. Probably more than you want, but should be right. Also, while I have you guys, shout out to the Patreon Beer Fund subscribers, because I decided to buy some Mountain Goat Pale Ale. I've never heard of it before, but it was at the local bottle-o, and I thought that it was appropriate to try something with mountain in the name, because the Prius became the Mountain Goat this evening. So here's to the Prius, and here's to the Patreon Beer Fund supporters. I'm gonna serve it up now. This is the pizza casserole with way too many herbs on the top there, but we'll just stir those through, and Aaidan says that he loves herbs, so
they're the best bit.
we're gonna serve those up, and we'll get into it. Alrighty, well, once it's served up, it doesn't look very pizza-like, but oh, there's a bit of pepperoni there. Yep, I think Aaidan got most of the pepperoni, but that's fine. And I guess it becomes like a bit of a pasta when you don't have the dough. I've never tried this before. How is it, Aaidan?
Yep.
You like it?
It's awesome.
Oh, cool. Alright, that's good feedback so far. Anyway, we'll see you shortly, guys. Actually, I'll probably set up our bedding at this point and call it a night. Good morning, guys. It's about 6:45 in the morning. Just behind me here is my tent, and Aaidan's still asleep in his swag over there, which is tied to the Battle Prius. Over my shoulder here in the background, I can see some which way is it? Down here, there's a bit of fog in the valley below. Looks pretty cool. Anyway, I'm just going to start getting it organised and wake him up when Brecky's ready. So, what I'm going to do here is put that toaster on its side. I think you can see where this is going. And, well, that's just the toaster from home that I stole from Wifey. So, she dropped a hint yesterday that you can get a $5 toaster from Target or Kmart or somewhere. So, maybe I should do that. Oh, and the lamp that I forgot to use last night. There's a TV in there somewhere as well, but, anyway, we were just enjoying the campfire and struggling to survive with dinner. Enough of that rambling on. I'm going to get breakfast sorted here. I've got some honey leg ham that I'm putting on this bread. Pepperoni from last night's dinner. And yeah, this is some kind of smoked cheese, which was, it's only plastic cheese. I don't think Aaidan's ever drank coffee. But it's a mocha one. It's like chocolatey, so you know, we'll see how he goes. It's probably like a Red Bull to a almost 8-year-old, but he'll be right. I'll just drop him home. Haha. Alrighty, our smoked cheese and honey leg ham and pepperoni sandwiches are ready to go. I was just gonna make plain old toast, but Aaidan had this idea yesterday, and it sounded pretty awesome, but I think it'll work. Or it'll destroy the toaster and I'll owe Wifey a toaster. Hopefully she doesn't watch all of my videos. Okay. I think that's ready to go. Let's see if it works. We're just snacking on the pepperoni in the background while that begins to catch fire. Oh yes, that's certainly char grilled. Although the cheese is melted. Ah, the bottom one's not so bad. Okay. Why is that only toasted on one side? Is that how toasters normally work? I'll swap the top bits and give Aaidan the better one. Alright, I'm just going to let these chill out for a minute. I've certainly seen more appetizing breakfast. Here's my hiking cup, which, as you can see, doesn't take up much room until you expand it. And it's good for up to 180 degrees. So I'll be able to make a cuppa in there. It says 0.75 litres max capacity. I'm just going to put a 600ml water bottle in there and see how long it takes to boil. One side of the toast is a little bit burnt, but it was your idea. We're going to give brekkie a go. It might be autumn in Australia, but it's pretty warm, so I just fired the fans up to give us a bit of breeze. I don't know if the smoky flavour is the cheese or the burnt toast. We might cut this video off here. That kettle's only 10 amps being a cigarette lighter plug, so that's going to take a while to boil 600 mils. I should have just bought a household kettle with me, but I guess you live and you learn. Alright guys, well thanks for watching this one. If you, for some reason, like these kinds of videos, and I can't imagine why you would. Oh, the Prius just started. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. If you do want it to cost you something, I guess you could get on the Patreon. That's only $1 Australian, and it gets you access to some behind the scenes content. Alright guys, well thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers!
Press the subscribe button, turn the notifications on, and leave a like.